the coochie. You guys, tengo una nueva aventura. He mirado mis mensajes. I have seen my messages. I have a new journey going on. And I've been making videos. I just haven't been posting them. I don't know why. What's going on? But había una persona que me texteó en YouTube y me dijo, where have you been? You're so funny, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for following me, you guys. For those who were following me and are still following me and are waiting for me to post something up. I haven't had time. I haven't been myself, you guys. Déjale bajo esta música because tengo ganas de bailar a la verga. Anyways, I am currently going back to school. Did I miss a spot? Or is it just me? Girl, you miss this whole spot right here of makeup. It's okay. Hay que tapar con las greñitas que tengo. Anyways, I am currently in school, you guys. I am going to school so I could become a social worker. Yes, a social worker. And this is my second semester. But I have been on a journey where I wasn't able to lose weight. I had took Wegovy. I had took Ozempic. They had checked my thyroid. They had checked everything. If I was diabetic, I was on an edge of getting diabetes. So they put me on Ozempic and Wegovy. Anyways, Medi-Cal pays for that. Maybe in different states it's called a different name. But if you're pre-diabetic, it does cover it, okay? So I had tried paying for it at first out of pocket, and it was very freaking expensive. Like, I want to say every month I was paying like $800 to $900 on the, I think it was a different brand of Wegovy and Ozempic. But I did have lost weight, but I couldn't afford it anymore, so I stopped, and it's like it doubled my weight. Like, I gained so much freaking weight. But anyways, let's get to the point, Diana. Okay. Then after that, I kept getting sick. I kept getting a lot of pain right here in the upper area. But I've always thought, and every time I would go to the hospital, I would tell them that I had rocks, gallstones in my uterus. Not my, what is it called? I don't know, that shit that's up here that goes down, to the pee or whatever. And I kept telling them I got gallstones. So every time I would go to the hospital, they're like, no, you don't have that. Like, who told you that? And I'm like, well, it hurts a lot. I suffered with that pain for, I want to say, about 3 years after I stopped making my videos. And I never knew what it was. Until recently, I saw this other doctor, and I mean, I'm still on a waiting list to see a doctor, a physician for the liver, because they don't know what's wrong with my liver. They don't know if I have liver disease, if I have cirrhosis, if I have cancer in my liver. They don't know. Like, they just know I have a lot of pain and it's not going away. And I get inflammation on that side. But it's funny because it's not just this side, it goes towards the back, and then now, remember, our liver lays like this, so the pain, it shoots this way now. So now my whole liver is freaking hurting. So that is what's going on with me right now. So I suffer a lot from pain of my liver. I remember when they first told me, I was freaking out. I was crying. I called my family, called my kids. I called my nephew because my nephew, I see him like my little brother. I call my mom and, you know, I let everybody know this is happening. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I would have died. And if I do die, like, I want you guys to take care of my baby for me. Like, pero gracias a Dios that I am still here and I'm hanging on, and I feel like every day, like if I overfeed myself, I can't breathe. It really does hurt, and it's a really uncomfortable feeling, you know, because when I'm sitting down too long, and I like to wear my high waist pants. Lately, I haven't been able to wear those because any pressure that I get towards where my liver is at, or even my stomach, like if it pushes too hard or I have something too tight on, it hurts. It hurts a lot, and it's very uncomfortable. And the classes that I'm taking right now, one of them is an hour and a half, and the other class is 3 hours. So I'm freaking just sitting there, and it's very frustrating. But anyways, I do not eat meat no more. I haven't ate meat since November, like the ends of November. I stopped eating meat, and we are in January now. And once in a while, I'll try to sneak away and try to get a piece of that meat, but then right when I know that I'm sick and I could die from it, I just like, back up, girl, back up. I remember one time I went out of town with my friend, and I hadn't tasted meat in a long time. Like, I want to say, for me, 2 weeks is a long time, because when you're a person that eats meat all the time, I eat chicken and fish, but I do not eat meat, red meat or pork. And I had birria in TJ, and if you guys know about Tijuana birria, it is freaking bomb. So I had some birria, and then I had a taco of carnitas with buche. Bomb. But oh my god, the next freaking day, all night, my stomach was freaking hurting. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't move. I was sitting down. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like, dude, it was just the worst experience ever. But anyways, and now with me going to school, is like, Diana, get it together. Ya estás vieja. You're old already. So if they tell you don't eat meat because it's bad for your health, don't eat meat. Anyways, but yes, you guys, I am literally, and I can say I am a college student, and you guys don't know how good that fucking feels. Like, it feels very good to say that I'm a college student. It feels really freaking good. Like, I don't know, for those that dropped out at an early age, a very young age, and then after so many decades, you want to come to school, and it's like, girl, you're in college. So so I had that. I'm in college, and then I have what it is of my liver. I have that going on. And not just that, you guys. It's like, I have other things on top of that with my little Hennessy. So I remember every time I would get on, and you guys would hear my son in the background, or he would jump in and be like, ha, ha, ha. So my son was nonverbal, but now he speaks, and I will let him come on here one of these days and make a video with me, because now he does talk. He doesn't talk clearly sometimes when he tries to talk too fast. There's some words that still don't come out, but a lot of people understand him now, which is good, because that little boy, I remember when I would first make my videos, all you guys would hear was Like, he would try to talk, but that's all that came out. And I am freaking super happy about him knowing how to talk now. But now he just doesn't have that. So my son, he's like I said, he's nonverbal. He has a heart condition. He has cerebral palsy. He's slight autistic. Now, recently, when they told me about Mike, and it's crazy because that same day, I got the bad news of my son, that my son has scoliosis. And they were talking about operating him, putting a splint on him. I'm like, wait, hold up, wait, what? Like, what do you mean? He has, his back is like an S. I'm like, no, like his spinal cord. I'm like, wait, what does that mean? And they're like, well, scoliosis is, it's a disease where, it's a deformation, maybe I'm saying it wrong, of his back, of his spinal cord. And I'm like, where did that come from? Like, and Hennessy would always complain, Mom, my back hurts. Mom, I can't walk. My feet hurt. Besides him has cerebral palsy, I've always thought, oh, well, his back is hurting because of cerebral palsy. No, it has nothing to do with his back. So then I told the doctor, and the doctors are like, he's too young to have back problems. Like, is he sleeping on a comfortable bed? So I bought him a new bed, new mattress, everything. And he kept complaining about his back hurting. So I wasn't sure. Everybody thinks that I'm freaking leaving and they're waiting in back of me for me to get out of here. And I'm not. I'm just parked there. Anyways, so I thought that it was just him, trying to get out of school or wanting me to massage his back. So I told the doctor, and he's all like, you know what? Let me send you to a specialist. So they sent me to a specialist. And finally, after maybe a year later, I finally get to see the specialist. When they tell me that he has scoliosis and they showed me the x-ray, like, I didn't know what they meant by that. I mean, he had like a little hunchback, but I've always thought that because of the way he was walking, maybe he didn't have enough exercise. I don't know. I assumed a lot of things that it was, and it really wasn't. I would always tell him, Puppy, just go to sleep. Like, I always thought it was just him, trying to get attention or get from going to school, like a lot of kids. So that day that they told me that he had scoliosis, that same day they told me that they had told me that about my liver. On top of my liver, I always had pain. Like, this is for us women. Like, when we have pain, when we get our menstrual periods, we get this really sharp, nasty cramps. Is that my truck? Oh, no, it's not my truck. Anyways, we get these really nasty cramps, and I got 10 minutes to get to class. Anyways, and I would tell him, like, you know what, I have this, and I have a lot of pain, and my periods are like this, and I explained everything to them. Well, now they're telling me that I have fibroids, and they want to take out my placenta because of the fibroids. There's just too many, and I have too many cysts, and I have this, and I have that, and I'm like, oh my God, just take it out. I have 2 kids. I don't need any more kids. I'm going to school. And at first, don't get me wrong, like, I wanted another baby. Like, I wanted to give my boyfriend a baby. But now that I know that I cannot have kids and I'm already older, I'm like, you know what, Diana? That's a sign from God. God don't want you to have no more kids, so just stop it already. It's good, it's really good and everything. And now I'm just waiting for a specialist to see me about that so they could take it out. And yeah, So that is my story, you guys. That is what's going on with me. And that's why I haven't really been on here. I mean, on top of that, like I said, like on top of that, there's other things that's going on in my life, and very personal, that I cannot talk about on here because I can't. Like, it's personal in my personal relationship that I have. That's why it's personal. But other than that, you guys, I'm still alive and I'm still here. I'm still here to give you guys videos. I just haven't got on there for that reason. But let me tell you guys that I am very happy of me going to school. And it feels good. It really does, you guys. But I'm going to get off of here because people are going to be like, this girl, she thinks she's a YouTuber. So let me get out of my troconona. And yes, I still got my baby. Look at her. She's still beautiful. Está chingona mi troca. So, you know what? Let me fix my pants. Hold on, guys. Hopefully my phone don't fall with my coffee. Como no tengo nalgas, my pants don't stay up. Se me caen a la verga. I have nothing to hold them up with. Okay, you guys. Here we go. Dejo le tranco a la troconona. Fresno City College student, you guys. It feels so good. Okay, you guys. Pues ya los dejo. God bless you guys. Continue to watch my videos. And I'll see you in the next one.